How's it going, guys? I've done this intro like a million times, but it's not going too hot. This is my first ever video. I don't know exactly what to say, don't really have an identity here yet, but you know, like I said, this is my first ever video, and I really just want to go over Halo. Won't be the only game, but it'll be the first game. So, if you guys have any recommendations, let me know in the comments. Hopefully we can align and I can find something you guys enjoy. With that being said, let's go. Alright, so, my story with Halo starts out on the Xbox. I'd always watch my dad playing, and it always got me super interested. I wasn't old enough to understand the story or why they even, did what they were doing, but it looked cool. Um, Always thought the Covenant was an interesting concept. Remind me a lot of modern religions, bunch of psychos, let me tell you. That's a joke for legal reasons, but you know, I remember watching my dad play Halo CE, and he was on the level Halo, ironically, and it was quite possibly the coolest shit I've ever seen. I'm just a little. I gotta think I was still in fucking diapers, watching my dad just shoot aliens and shit. And I'm like, dude, that's cool as fuck. But clearly, I couldn't play the game, and I didn't start playing the game really well. Honestly, I never really got that good. I've never been a big fan of the multiplayer to begin with. I only really did split screen with my friends and family. But campaigns, absolutely love them. I've beaten every single Halo campaign on Legendary Solo. My MCC doesn't reflect it because I fucking hate Halo 4. Like, no hate to you Halo 4 enjoyers, but not for me, Chief. But, other than that, I beat Halo 5. Um, Worst story ever. 343 really dropped the ball, I'm not gonna lie. But that's a topic for another day. Oh, hello, cat. You guys can't see it, but my cat just stepped on my keyboard. Um, but, I really personally don't think that the 343 era to start off was that good. Um, they definitely don't meet the same polish as like Halo 2. Granted, Halo 2 has its moments. Looking at you, Sniper Jackal. Jesus Christ, the missions with Sniper Jackals are quite frankly the worst thing in existence. But I will say my favorite part about Halo 2 would be the fact that ODST is quite literally taking place at the same time. So everything that's going on with Chief after he finds, I think it's Delta Halo, um, it's cool to think that, Buck, Rookie, Romeo, Dutch, Mickey, Dare, they're all running around Newman Bossa taking care of all the problems that, the slip space happened. But other than that, I do like the connectivity to the two games. I will say that the ending to ODST, I hate to say it, I still don't get the legendary ending. Um, I got it years ago, but my little dumb dumb poo poo stinky brain can't figure out what it's all about. With that being said, I would like to say Halo 3 in general, I wasn't a big fan growing up. I had a lot of fun in Sandtrap, which if any of you watching don't remember or never got to experience the magic of Sandtrap, I feel so sorry for you. Deleting that peg in the middle of the map and being able to just create, parkour courses and little, crazy explosion rooms. Classic. I would do anything to go back and experience that once again, you know. But you only get to experience stuff like that once, sadly. And honestly, I don't think that any of the other Halo games have really given me that sense of enjoyment. I suppose Halo Reach, everyone used to get the two archstones and the one pillar, and they just shoved the pillar in the two archways like it's fucking a rock. I got in trouble with that growing up. It was funny as fuck though, not gonna lie, but a lot of my friends who did that with me, I'm pretty sure they're still in prison. So, probably not a good look. But, in Halo CE, I wasn't big into it until I got older, but it's a good game. It does everything it needs to. But other than that, I mean, a lot of these Halo games have just been a very big part of my childhood. And, one day I hope I can have my kids play these games and experience them all the same way that I got to experience them. And I truly hope that all of you who watch this video kind of have the same viewpoint on the campaign. It's stellar. A lot of weak points again after 343 took over, but other than that, man, it shaped my childhood. Words cannot describe how much I loved playing Halo. I remember in Halo Reach, you'd go to Oni Base or whatever that one was. I think it was Sword Base actually. You get the target locator, and that's it. You just farm medals and get a shit ton of points. So, classic. But that's my little stint on the campaign. I suppose next we'll be talking about the modern multiplayer. Imagine this. It's November, and this piece of shit releases. God damn. I didn't really have any problems with the game when it first came out. The only reason why I really got into the multiplayer recently is because my girlfriend actually started playing with me. Um, it's a pretty good experience. She's trying her best, and good on her. I'm glad she's got a good, spirit about it. But the multiplayer, otherwise, let me tell you. So the multiplayer has its good and its bad. I honestly would say that the sandbox, it's pretty well balanced. I'm really glad that they have a game where the sidearm and the assault rifle are actually viable choices. Um, I do quite enjoy headshotting people with the pistol and the snipers as well, dude. Oh my god, bro. Words cannot describe how often I get no scopes and I'm just like, shit, I got a boner. But, other than that, the game is serviceable. It does what it needs to do. I can have fun with it, and that's really all I want out of a Halo game, is something to have fun with. The only time I don't really have fun is in Super Fiesta when these motherfuckers be camping in corners with, the rush down gravity hammer and then proceed to one shot you across the map. All because they have, no radar. You can't see them when they're crouched in that corner. And I've got the worst, quite possibly the worst loadout, which is like the rapid fire, pulse repeater or whatever the hell that thing's called, and the I don't remember what it's called exactly. I hate it that much. Um, It's the little fire thingy. You know, you charge it and it puts fire on the ground. Those both suck ass. I absolutely hate everything about them. But other than that, looking at the multiplayer, I play a lot of the competitive. Sadly, I am actually only platinum. It's nothing too crazy, but um, I got to diamond back in the first season, which it really isn't much of an accomplishment due to the fact that nobody was playing that shit. But other than that, it was a really good sense of achievement, and just felt good. And when I took a long break, I think it was between season 2 and the most recent season, they swapped the competitive weapon to the DMR. Wasn't a fan at first. I did not like the recoil because the spread was pretty inconsistent when I first used it. And then they swapped it for the Banded Evo, which frankly I don't like that much. It does what it needs to do. I always overcompensate for the normal DMR, which really throws me off in a gunfight. So, I mean, other than that, like it's not a bad gun. It does what it needs to do. It's very well rounded, and frankly, it really does, bring back a lot of the feeling of the Halo Reach DMR. At least the normal version. The Evo version kind of feels more like the Halo CE pistol. Just takes more, like two more bullets, and I hate that, but at the same time I kind of understand. It's not a good idea to have a spawn weapon that can 3 tap to the head. I'd much rather prefer it that way. That way it can stay balanced, but otherwise, I think they did a good job with the weapon balance. My biggest gripe, though, is this is going to sound petty as shit, but the grenade spams. Holy shit, do I hate the grenade spam. I really cannot tell you how many times I lose gunfights because people are spamming grenades. Jesus Christ. You can't push certain corridors on a map because quite literally everyone throws all of their utility immediately. And it's not a bad thing. It just gets annoying when you try to push a point and you just get, nuked. You're like Nagasaki and the enemy team is the fat man. It just gets old quick. Like I hate it. And it always seems like I'll throw a perfectly calculated grenade and literally it'll tickle them. Their grenade will be at the end of the hallway and it'll still kill me. And it makes no sense. But it is what it is. A casual platinum player complaint, just like Overwatch. But other than that, yeah, it's a fun time, especially with friends. I hate playing by myself, but my girlfriend's at work, so I couldn't really lag spike in the video. I have to deal with that a lot too. It's annoying, but you know, you really can't blame people for really liking this game or really hating this game, because quite frankly, it could teeter either way for me day by day. I really like the diversity in the gameplay. I just don't like how people abuse certain shit, like I said earlier, when you're playing Super Fiesta to have a little goofy goober time and it's just a guy in the corner with a gravity hammer, that makes me want to commit Kurt Cobain on the highest level. But it is what it is. I can't tell people how to play. I can only make fun of them for being stupid. And with that being said, I really think that the collective casual community in this game has the collective brain cell of one child. It's like they never graduated grade school. Holy shit, lag. But, it's like they never graduated grade school, and it's absolutely insane to think that they have enough cognitive ability to pick up a controller. I have the same beef with Destiny. Holy shit, do I have some beef with that game. I'll tell you guys about it later. But otherwise, that's really about it for that. Uh, I'll probably cycle into a little bit of background on myself, and if you want to stick around for that, by all means. If not, I really appreciate you guys tuning in, and I hope you have a wonderful day, afternoon, night, whatever you guys are on. Uh, Other than that, I'll talk to you guys later. Adios. So, if you stuck around this long, that means you'd like to hear a little bit about me, your boy Turtle. So, just some quick background. I've been playing games for quite a while. I've always had an interest in video creation. I just never had the time. Um, I figured I've got plenty of time right now, so I might as well, hop around and do some editing. This is just a quick little trial run, see what works and what I need to improve on. So, if you guys could be a G and give me some pointers, some recommendations, just things that worked for you, that would be sick. But other than that, back to me. Um, so currently, I am like I said, a gamer. I don't do much else but play Halo with my girlfriend. Other than that, I like to ride motorcycles, go to the gym, average dude bro stuff. But um, with that all out of the way, I really just wanted to thank you guys for sticking around this long. And I truly hope that with time I can make some quality content for you guys and, hopefully, eventually be somebody who you tune into regularly. So, you know, with everything out of the way and the outro done, I just want to say one more time, I hope you guys have a absolutely amazing day, night, afternoon, whatever time of the day it is. But with that, I know I say with that a lot, but with that, you guys have a wonderful night. I'm gonna let this clip finish out. It's Titanfall 2, the best game ever.